What's going on, guys? Back to my corner. We got a new device today. We got the time capsule 802.11 and Wi-Fi hard drive. This is the model number A1355 MC343LLA. You know how Apple does. Reason why I got this device, even though it's an older model, reason I got it is because for some reason new routers want to have the same feature. Apple had this technology way back in the days. They were selling these like hotcakes. It became somehow unpopular, but they came back with it. For example, this is the A1355. Let me give you a quick rundown of the specs. This is the third generation one. This is a 1 terabyte actually. The difference between the third and the fourth generation is not much, nothing that you can actually see. Things get interesting when you get to the fifth and sixth generation, which is okay. You want to go for that, be my guest. But I feel this did a good job. So technical specs for the nerd people out there, WPA2, good security. As an ethical hacker, I can tell you WPA2 is going to do a good security for you. MAC address and filtering if you want to keep people out from your network, great. NAT firewall, let me see what else. Time-based access control for those people that have kids. If you have kids out here, this might be bad on you. Hold on for a second. That's not want to work. That's right. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now, if you have kids out there, time-based access control. You want to keep kids away from it, this is the way to go. It's a 50 hertz on a 34 watts only, so electricity consumption is super low. Either 100 or 240 volts, depends on where you're located around the world. Things might change. Now, for a device that's a third generation, and this guy's from what year again? Hold on, what list? This is a 2014 model. And this guy, they was pushing already 2.4 with 5 gigahertz simultaneous band. It's a 20 decibels, which is not bad. Wireless protocol all the way to N. AC wasn't famous at that point. And AC was one of those things where, look, you don't really use AC, people. Most of your devices in your house is either B or G network for those net guys. And for the ones that want to argue this, look, buddy, this is for users. This is not for nerds. Catch you in another video about nerds. We can talk about this all day long. So I have it here. It's in the box. Let's unbox this guy right now. What we have here, let's see. That's a nice presentation. Look at that. Nice. Now, pretty clean. Now, one thing that I like from this guy comes in 2, 3, and also 1 gigs configuration options. And let me see this model on the bottom. Serial number. Okay, perfect. Now, this is supposed to be a 1 terabyte. Some people also, you have an option to upgrade this, guys. These guys can upgrade all the way up to 3 terabytes in a hard drive. I've seen people drop a solid state drive on this. You have to warm this up with a blower, take it off, take the screws out, drop a new hard drive in there. Fairly easy, super easy, to be honest. I have 4 more coming through in the same model. Let's see how that works out. Let me see something here. This is the what model again? Serial number. This is an A1254. So this is let me make sure here. It came with an A355 box, but it says A1254 on it. So let me review for you again. Either way, both have the same options. It does the same thing, to be honest. Just give me a second. Let me verify something here with you guys. I do have. Let me verify exactly what model, because I purchased about 6 or 7 of these. Some of you guys might know me. I purchase things in bulks, and go ahead and make sure everything works fine and sell it for profit. Obviously, this is what I do it for. I'm not here to give it away to you. Let's see. Let me check my orders here. What do I order here? My purchase history shows to be now. Would I recommend you this? Don't go around purchase these guys unless you know what you're doing. You don't want to find yourself in a situation where you purchase this guy and it's not what it's supposed to be. So now this is 343 LLA, as was advertised as such. Came to be actually a model. So 500 gig model, which is still good. power cable is original, which is always great. The accessories is put this guy in the power. I'm gonna use my MacBook to set this guy up. I'm not gonna connect it directly to my network because I don't want to automate this any configurations or anything like that. Now, when I sell these to you, I will sell it and I will set it up for you already. So I'm gonna send it to you with your network of preference and the username and password. As you see, light is green, orange. That means the network needs to be reset on this guy. So there's a reset button in the back. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on. And a small pin clip will do it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You hear the hard drive inside resetting itself. Perfect. So you can actually hear the hard drive running on it. Good thing about this is if you want to upgrade the hard drive, get another one super cheap for one of those. Where's my MacBook? I got my MacBook over here. And let's plug this guy directly to the MacBook Pro and see exactly how we want to work this out. Preferred method to be able to set these guys up is always via the network cable. You want to keep it fairly easy and simple that way. Don't know the instructions for setting this guy up, so we're going to set it up together as a first-time user. We're going to see first. Let me see something here. Let's see my iMac here. Let's check and see if there's anything such as a so I don't see that any network came up with it. So they didn't came up set up with any network. I do see a couple of names here that look interesting. And let me see what we have here. No, I don't see any network names here. Let me see what we have. I just want to make sure that we got everything here. Good condition, factory reset, original box. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna turn my MacBook on. See what we have here. Let's see. And I updated the frame on my camera, so that's why you can see the clarity like this. It's really good. I also got another review coming on the Google Nest, super dope. Let's see what we have here. Empty this guy. Didn't come with an Ethernet cable, so I'll definitely will sell it to you with an Ethernet wire on it. And let's see what we have. Okay, let me see if in the bottom comes with any name as far as a wireless name on it. Ethernet port, no. Nope, it doesn't have any Ethernet name defaults there. There's a couple of Wi-Fi names here. Report. Nope, this is not the one. Now, something I want to test to see if this guy has any type of, if he gets attached to any of the wireless devices in the house, like the Apple. You know how they automatically do manually synchronize themselves or automatically synchronize. Nope, it doesn't do any auto synchronization. So we're going to do it the old school way, which is going into the router directly. Let me get my cable. Where's my Ethernet wire? Where is my Ethernet wire? I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Where's my Ethernet wire? Sorry for the off-camera time. That was quick. Okay, so now we have Ethernet wire. So that's why I like these MacBook Pros. Up to 2015 models. I got a couple of those coming in today, just in case you're interested. It does have a USB, so that means you can expand when it comes to these guys. So let's go ahead and link this in, right? And I will assume that it's using the default network port, which is 192.168.1.1. But we can always go to the network preference. If you have a MacBook, Apple computer, network preferences, there's an option that says Ethernet, and he uses the 10.0 IP address settings. So they are a bit different. For those that don't know, I definitely will set this up for you before sending it to you. If you're not familiar with setting routers, definitely will have to give you a quick rundown. And usually people that buy these are fairly experts to an extent. So router address is 10.1. So I kind of want to show you. Let's see, 10.1.1. Let's connect to this guy. So let's turn off my Wi-Fi. Turn off Wi-Fi. Good. Turn off Wi-Fi. 10.0.1.1. He's not connecting. Let's see here. 1.2. That's interesting. So connecting. He's connecting to it. Let's see. Definitely want to connect to the router itself. Authentication server not responding. Okay, so I guess we gotta find the manual how to connect this guy. Let's see. Time capsule. Initial setup. I just realized something from these guys. They do have an airport option. To my understanding, means that the Apple devices have an option. So I got the manual here, which is something that I'll probably print out for everybody that sell these guys too, so they won't feel that they're getting something that they don't know about. Ethernet activity. Okay, so now there's an airport utility in Apple. Airport utility. There you go. So let me show you here on the screen, guys. This is the airport utility, right? So in there, let me see here. There you go. In there, you'll be able to connect to your airport device. Enter password to be refreshed about this base. Now, because this is not a new router, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reset the router to be able to get the release it from this password. So I'm gonna do a reset. Okay, so the trick of this guy is press it for 1 second to reset the time capsule password. If you press it for more than 1 second, you may lose network settings, which is okay by me. I don't mind to me. I don't mind if we lose information. So I'm gonna take a favorite pen here. I'm gonna press it high here and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll let it go. This one a fast blink in the front, and light is still orange. Now, let me go ahead and close this out. I'm assuming we're waiting for this guy to load up and boot up. And I want, oh, there it is. You can hear it. It's going. You got the hard drive spinning inside. There's a hard drive spinning actually. Now I imagine changing these for a solid state drive. Imagine how fast this thing would be. Let's go and actually. Okay, so we have the air capsule here. Okay, so he's gathering information from my network. He's gonna apparently connect automatically to my network. So what I like from this now, what I already like from this is the following. Look at this. the network name, information, everything that I have in here. Now, because I already have a network, what I'm going to do is the following. I am going to, you can either mimic the network you have, that means you want to replace the network you already have with a new network, or you can just go ahead and set up a whole new network. So I'm gonna set up a new network here. I'm gonna put the password 12345678990. 12345678990, and we're gonna get in there. So we are connected. He says connect to the internet. We're not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna move forward. We want to get into the network. I want you to get into the airport utility here. So let me see if I can find a way to show my screen to you guys. And can't do that, but I guess we might need to set it here meanwhile until I can get my other tripod ready. So let's see what we have. Setup completed. Good. So we're gonna go ahead and get in there, reading the time capsule, Ethernet unplug, Ethernet unplug. So it immediately tells you that something is wrong. Okay, cool, we get that. Now, the main reason why people buy these is for one reason: the ability to back up information. This is very easy, guys. Allow setup over wireless area network. Ethernet, obviously, there's no information here for wireless. It's not connected to the internet. Here's my wireless network extension. It works as an okay, so it can work as an access point or as a wireless. Reservations, port setting, access control for kids. Out of all the routers I ever used, this is the easiest thing I ever seen. Now, the most important part, here it is, the disk settings. Because this is a used device, obviously, we're gonna do the a quick erase, delete what information is in there. We don't want to sell these with anybody's information on it. So here the hard drive, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's zooming, and the activity light is blinking right here. It shows you that, you know, something is happening. And let's see how long it takes to get this done. Go to edit, disk, and apparently he's still going through the erase process. Secure share disk with password with account or with this password. However you want to set that up, depends on you. Enable file sharing if you want to share files on this, guys. Now, this is another feature we're going to try, is the actually adding a separate hard drive to it. So let's see if we can do this, make it happen. See if I can move my computer here with you guys. Okay, cool. So might be able to see it. You can you? Better, let me see, better brightness. Brightness better. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna add another hard drive to the back of this. Do I have a nation? Okay, I do. Okay. So here it is. We're gonna add another cable. I'm gonna add another additional hard drive. So if you already had a hard drive at home, and you wanna just drop another one behind this guy, be my guest. Okay, oops, Jesus. Knocked my computer off. All right, so let me close this out. Oops, just, okay, there you go. All right, I gotta connect my laptop to make sure I got 6% battery, so I should be able to finish video soon. Edit, we're in there. And guess what, guys? You can add a second hard drive in here and not have to worry. So if you run a 500 hard drive out, just add a second one in there. And that's about it. Super smooth, super easy, really quick to get done. If anybody want one of these, just let me know. I'll sell you one right now. Quick 80 bucks. And I set it up for you. And you know, we can meet halfway if you're in Orlando. If you're out of state, it's gonna cost you additional $15 for the delivery. Overseas to any country around the world, extra 30 bucks. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys.